Hi, it's Catherine McGinnis from Soaping 101. I'm pleased to be partnering with the Handcrafted Soap and Cosmetic Guild to bring you a video about tools and equipment you'll need to make your first batch of soap. Safety first. Protect your hands from lye, liquids, and colorants with nitrile or latex gloves. Also protect your skin by wearing long sleeves. A pair of goggles are a must to protect your eyes from splashes. And a mask is advised if you're sensitive to smells. So that you can visualize how each item works, let's discuss them while making a batch of cold processed soap. Hard butters, such as coconut and shea, can be difficult to measure when in their solid state. A stainless steel spoon makes easy work of scooping. You'll also want to have sturdy, heat-resistant measuring pitchers as part of your supplies. And look for a scale that measures in grams and ounces to the 100th degree. Be sure you are working on a sturdy, wipeable surface, away from pets, children, and food in an area with plenty of ventilation. There are several ways to melt your oils and butters. If using a hot plate, you want to have a stock pot. Lye reacts negatively with aluminum, lead, tin, and zinc, so be sure your stock pot is 100% stainless steel. Additionally, look for heat-resistant silicone spatulas. They're easy to clean and will not melt from the heat. An alternative way to melt your oils is in a microwave. For this you will need a heat-resistant plastic large pouring pitcher. And of course, a microwave oven. When measuring out your soft oils, you don't need to be as fussy about using heat-resistant pitchers. A sturdy, clean vessel is all that is needed. You do have your goggles to prevent splashback, but using a silicone spatula to pour over disperses the pour and lessens the chance of liquid in your eyes. The flexible spatula also allows to scrape down all sides of your vessel. Disposable pipettes are a neat and efficient way to measure fragrance from narrow-necked bottles. Pipettes measure volume in millimeters to help you accurately gauge the correct amount of liquid being dispensed. An inexpensive tool to have for adding colorant to your soap is a wooden craft stick. They give you a visual measurement and are compostable. Sometimes we overpour our water by just a small amount. It is here that a pipette also comes in handy for removing small amounts of liquid. When working with lye, it is good manufacturing procedure to wear a mask. A mask will aid in preventing any dust from the lye crystals from getting into your lungs. When mixed with liquid, such as water, the lye produces an exothermic reaction, creating steam and vapors and irritants. Wearing a proper fitting mask will curtail the fumes. We talked about the heat from the lye solution, and having an infrared thermometer in your soap-making toolbox is a great idea. You can safely measure the temperature of your oils in lye water solution. Once they are in a similar temperature range, you can begin mixing them together. Just as the pouring over the spatula trick was handy with the merging of oils, it's especially helpful in preventing lye water splashing. Having a shop towel or paper towels helps prevent your work surface from getting too slippery. Let's talk about the immersion blender. Sure, you could hand mix your soap, but it would be quite a labor and time-intensive process. A variable speed immersion blender with a removable stainless steel shaft is a key tool for soap makers. You'll need something to pour your soap into to complete the spawnification process. Nearly anything that can hold water can be used as a mold. Keep in mind that your finished loaf will take on the shape of your mold. Quite often, soap makers opt for a silicone mold or liner with a wooden box. They can be used time and time again with a good washing in between. And we'll utilize that flexible silicone spatula once again to scrape our mixing bowl clean. After waiting approximately 24 hours, we can pop out the silicone mold from the wooden base. There will be an airlock between the soap loaf and the silicone that can be easily pulled away by using the flexible material. Soap loaves can be cut all at once with a multi-bar cutter. as shown in the insert. Or you can also easily just use a stainless steel knife. Alternatively, a miter box and slicers designed for soap making allows you to precisely adjust the width of your soap bars. One slicer creates a wavy cut while the other slicer is smooth-sided. To make it simple for you, I've created a checklist of all of the tools and equipment used in this video. Enjoy your soap making journey and be sure to check out all the other helpful videos in the HSCG How-To Library.